see the face. Hey guys, it's your boy Mark from Team OTK here to show you the Melmetal Zacian list. It's a pretty good list. So, starting off, our 3 Jirachi. Stellar Wish, anything, as long as it's an item, support, start your game off right. Run that Zacian. Zacian boy is the best doggo, regardless of what anybody says. Running that Melmetal Lucario, just 1 copy, it's all you need. It's typically for mid-game. Your opponent brings up the Zacian, knocks out your Zacian. For example, you come up, Metal Saucer attachment, switch it up, full Metal Wall GX. He loses his energy, it's smooth sailing from there. The Eldegoss V Happy March, that's probably one of the most underrated cards in the game right now, actually. Get Marnie, get Research, get Mallow Lana even, Boss's Order, you know, anything from your discard. It makes a huge difference mid-game, late game, usually late game. Dedenne, I know it's counterintuitive because as you'll see later in my list, running Power Plant, which is really counterintuitive with Dedenne, but it punishes your opponent when he bumps your Power Plant. Running one of the monkeys, Primate Wisdom, put an energy up, Zacian, Intrepid Sword, automatic energy. The Dawn Wings Necrozma, soon going to be rotated, sadly, but the Dust Shot does 60 to one of your opponent's GX mons. So for example, if your opponent has the ADP to the top setting up the Altered Creation, you Dust Shot for 60, leaves a perfect 220. What does our boy Zacian do? He does 230. Looks like a KO to me. Zamazenta as the Tekken, we're dealing with a lot of VMAXs. There's new VMAX decks coming up in the meta, so, you know, makes a whole lot of sense to me. 3 Research, because you gotta get that mill, you gotta get popping, you gotta get set up as quick as possible. The Marnie, it's a 4 for 5 trade. Marnie is really, really busted. This deck here is all about attacking and disrupting. That's all it does. Disrupt, attack, eventually game. 2 Mallow Lana, self-explanatory, discard 2, heal 120 off of 1. With the Frying Pan that you'll see later in this list, I feel like Mallow Lana belongs in here. The 2 orders, Dust, what else can I say about that? Tool Scrapper, because when you're playing that mirror match, they're running the Frying Pans or the Goggles or the Big Charms or whatever may have you. Tool Scrapper gets rid of the Escape Board, yada yada yada. One of our own Escape Boards for that Jirachi makes Stellar Wish pretty much busted. Running the Frying Pan. Now this is going to be a huge loss when it leaves, but as of right now, the Frying Pan, it gets rid of fire. Fire has no effect on steel right now. And does 30 less, which is monstrous in my opinion. Running the 4 hammers rather, because flip a coin, take off an energy. It's really disruptive. As I said, this is basically a control deck that doesn't mill your opponent. The Power Plant takes care of Mew Box, takes care of Dedenne's, pretty much stops a Firebox in its tracks. The 4 Sauce. Steal energy in your discard. Don't have to worry about it. Saucer, put it right onto your mon. 4 Switch, of course. After you use Brave Blade, you can't use it next turn unless it's switched and switched. Makes a whole lot of sense, eh? The 3 Bikes, because you're constantly milling through your deck, you can afford to discard 1. 4 Quick Ball, it's early to mid game. Sometimes late, but helps you set up the Zacians, helps you set up the Monkey, help you get your Zamazenta if you're up against the VMAX. And to top it all off, you're definitely running these 11 energy. Feel like 11 is the perfect number. If we ever get a special steel energy, I'm probably going to cut it down to maybe 8 and 3. And that's the profile, guys. If you enjoy, I hope to see you run it. It's pretty busted. You can ask anybody on OTK. They like it. Anyways, signing out for Team OTK. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.